So one of the saddest things that each and every one can ever experience in this lifetime is to actually lose a loved one. Like during this time, all you want to do is to actually grieve and take in all of that pain, and others actually prefer to just wallow in it and moan the person that they've lost. And that's understandable. However, during this period, even though the rest of the family is moaning and actually at pain of losing someone that's close to them, some other people are actually taking or trying to take advantage of the situation, or they try to take advantage of the situation by acting in a manner that actually leaves other people destitute or at a disadvantage. What do I mean by this? What kind of acts do other people actually commit during this time which leave others destitute? I'll give you an example. One of the things that other people actually do that we have experienced as attorneys is that some of the people that knew the deceased would want to take advantage by literally stealing the deceased's documents and using those documents, for instance, to go to places like the banks. Sometimes they even take this documentation and go to the master's office to report the death of the deceased and actually attain letters of authority or executorship in a fraudulent manner. And then they use all of these documents to their advantage and to try and take away as much as possible from the other persons of interest or people that are meant to benefit from the deceased's estate. So what can you do in this particular situation when you actually lose someone? How can you prevent this from happening? How can you make sure that people will not get the opportunity to act in this manner and that you are fully protected as the people that are meant to benefit from the deceased's estate? My name is Yolanda Mnyengeza, and I'm an attorney and a director at Mnyengeza Attorneys. So in order for you to actually prevent this from happening, I want you to watch a video that I'm going to play now. It's going to give you 3 tips of what you can actually do to try and prevent this from happening. I hope the video is going to be helpful to you. Let's talk after the video. So here are 3 things that I think you should do in case you lose someone that's close to you, more especially a spouse. Now, we all know that when death comes, it comes with a lot of pain, and a lot of people need to go through the grieving process, and that's understandable. But also something that comes with death is a lot of commotion within the families and a lot of unsettled issues that arise. So you want to do these 3 things to ensure that your interests are protected and also the interests of those that are close to you are also protected. Literally, the first thing that I would advise that you do is to collect all of the deceased personal documentation and make sure that they're in your possession during that process. Now, the reason why you want to ensure these documents are within your reach is so that when it comes to the point where you have to administer this estate, you've got every document that you need and it's not missing. And secondly, remember, when someone passes away, departments and banks out there and other institutions do not know that the person has passed away, irrespective of a death certificate being registered. And so it's easy for anybody who can get access to that identity document or any other document to actually commit fraud using the deceased documents. So the second thing that I would advise that you do is to visit an attorney's office so that they can help you report the deceased estate to the master, and secondly, to get the administration process going. See, the reason why this is important is because when someone passes away, a lot of people creep up everywhere, and others often go to the master's office and lie and say they are the only surviving people there, and sometimes fraudulently attain letters of authority or executorship. And so you don't want to find yourself in that situation because that particular letter has a lot of authority. And the second reason you want to do this is because the administration process takes a while. And so rest assured, once banks and all these other institutions find out that someone has passed on, they will not release any money. It will take time before they do so. And so if the administration process has not even resumed, you can forget about getting money anytime soon. The third thing that I would also advise is that you collect as much information and documents relating to any insurance policies that the deceased had, any investment policies, etc., and other information that's very vital. remember, when someone is alive, unfortunately, they don't share all of this information with others, and understandably so. And so in order for people that are alive to claim from these benefits, they need to have some sort of information somewhere. And so if you don't have this information, it would be difficult for you to actually claim, because where are you going to go? Because you don't have any information. So this is also a lesson to people that are yet or planning their estate. Make sure that you inform people about the most important things that they can claim from. So I hope this video that we just played for you is actually going to be helpful, if not now, in the future. And we actually hope that you've taken a lot away from it. Now, in case you know someone who may actually need this kind of information, do not hesitate to share this video so that others can also get the kind of education you have received. Well, thank you for watching, and we hope to see you next time. Please don't forget, subscribe to our page for more conversations around the legal sector and what you should probably know. My name is Yolanda Mnyengeza, and I hope to see you next time. Have a lovely Monday.